Alright guys, so what I want to talk about is why I think Pokemon cards could actually be a good investment. So, if you guys don't know, Pokemon cards are getting really expensive right now, like the highly sought out and rare ones, and they're hard to buy at stores now because of scalpers, especially after COVID, because in COVID they really surged in popularity. I guess people are home and they had nothing to do, so they wanted like to get into more hobbies. But with that hobby, is like there's also money in it. You didn't know that. During COVID, Pokemon card prices went up, but COVID's been done. It's been 5 years, and the market is still high for Pokemon cards. So if you think about it, Pokemon cards are a good investment. It's not like a traditional investment, but it could still be something that you could consider. So I haven't bought Pokemon cards personally in a long time, only when I was younger, maybe when I was like 10 or something, but I still have them. And for example, this card, I searched it up recently. It's a Sylveon EX, and it's worth about $50 ungraded. I have this card too. This one's worth about, I think, like $20 ungraded, and I have some other cards as well that are like these like full art and rare cards. Like I have some right here. Just grabbed a bunch. And you saw that I just showed you it was like about a $50 card. I didn't even know I had some. I had basically an asset sitting around without realizing. And since Pokemon cards are so relevant, the prices still go up, and I think from the chart that I saw for those cards before, they like went up in price just in a couple months. So like I feel like that had a better return if I had bought it like maybe a couple months ago versus another stock. Because I think maybe a couple months ago that was like $10. Now it's like almost 50 or about 50. Same goes for other card. I think it doubled in price. It was like $10 before, and it's lying around. Check your Pokemon cards. So if you want to get like into investing into Pokemon cards, I'd suggest like getting like a graded card, like PSA 9 or PSA 10. And again, that just shows the relevance of Pokemon cards, that if they have their own like companies that grade these cards, like collectible cards, it just shows there's a big market for them and people are willing to pay to grade them, and with that grade, it can like 10x the value of the card if it were ungraded. So if you don't know what cards you actually want to get, I think more of the modern cards are actually more valuable as compared to like the vintage cards. So there's like some modern cards that are like going for like $2,000 right now, and they came out maybe like a couple of years ago or this year even. And there's vintage cars that came out like 20 years ago, and maybe they're worth like $300, $400. So I feel like if a card is more like the art of the card, like how it's full art of the card, those are worth more. And then obviously there's other cases like vintage cards, like the Charizard first edition. That one's like a crazy card. That one's, I think it's six figures. I know that, but it's really expensive. So, and if you don't really want to get a card, you could also get like sealed boxes or sealed packs. I know that those tend to go up in value as well, and it's not really a risk for you if you think you could get a card from the pack. It's basically gambling, but if it's sealed, you could sell that risk off to another person, and it goes up in value all the time. I mean, there's also risks into investing in Pokemon cards. There's like risks in any other investment, but for Pokemon cards, you could like get scammed with fake cards. There's a lot of fake cards going around. I know people weigh packs or they like scan it with something to see if there's like a rare card in there, and if there's not a rare card, they just sell it off. Also, there's like market fluctuations. It can like go up and down depending on the demand.
Alright, guys, so yeah, you can invest in Pokemon if you want to. You don't need to. It's an option for any of you guys that are looking to add an asset to your collection or have as a hobby. And If you found what I said interesting, or if you want to tell me something in the comments, please let me know and please subscribe and like. Thank you.